Hi everybody, this is Pramita here, and remember the ephemera folio that we were working. It was a kind of a trifoldy thing, trifoldy thing with all the bits and pieces that we had gathered. This was made from packaging, and today I'm going to show you how to create window pockets using your packaging. Now sometimes you get packaging like this. This was just from a toothpaste, and it has a very sturdy window sort of thing. So I have trimmed around that, requiring this much that is going to go on the front cover. And you can make these with a lot of things. I have another one that I can show you, which was just, it was just that piece of some, set of some handkerchiefs. So you can use things like this. I'll probably use this in some other projects, so I've kept that. You can look out for window packaging like this if you want. And what I've done is I've just trimmed this around this window, and I'm going to do some collage all around. And I'm not going to use this side, I'm going to use this side. And so you don't need to gesso or do anything on this side. This is just going to go inside, so you won't be able to see it. I'll probably cover this part, the front part, with a little bit of tea stained paper, so that even if you open the pocket to put something in, you won't be able to see anything. So this is how it is. Or probably what we can do is I can just collage over here using some gel medium or matte gel medium, and then seal everything up. We can do that also. So we'll see how it goes, and then we will stitch around that also. So in the meantime, what I've done is I have pre-stitched the panels that will go inside. So I have stitched these. This is a paper that I'm using. This is from Paper Daisy Journals. These are lovely collage sheets that she has. I'll put a link to her shop below. She has a shop on Etsy, and I have trimmed this just so that it is like so. So this was the full sheet that was there, and I have trimmed it in 3 pieces so that I will have, the hinges will remain clear, and I will mat these on the packaging that I'm using, and I'll also add the pockets to these. So I have stitched the pockets, and I'll just show you the alignment that I'm planning on using. We are nearing towards the completion. This is going to be given to one of my patrons on Patreon. So here it is. So this is going to be the front pocket, and as you open this, I have not added anything as collage pieces over here. I'll do that later on once I glue everything down. So so this is going to be tucked in like this, okay, and on the other part, this is going to be tucked in like this. So this is the tall part, and in the middle what we'll have is we'll have two pockets with like this. So this is going to go in like this, and the other one is going to be tucked in like this. So what we'll have is we'll have one pocket like this, one pocket like this, and this is what we have. So I am going to add more pockets to the base of these journals, but that will be only after I have glued a little bit and see how much space I have, and then we'll plan on the journal, which is going to be fairly simple. This is how it's looking. So I'll come back and show you after I've glued these. No need to bore you to death, so I'll come back and show you how they look. So now I've put all the flips in place, and I'll show you how they look. But I have not glued down the main pieces. I'll show that how I do that. Okay, so let me walk you through. So this is the flip. As you can see, I've not inked the edges and stuff like that. I'll do that before I do the gluing part. And then this is the flip middle part, where you have two envelopes with 3 pockets each and a tuck spot sort of thing, top tuck. So you have that, and on this side we have this tall pocket which flips out. Again, we're going to glue these main pieces. We have not done that yet, and if need arises, we're going to do the inking also. So let me do the inking, and then I will glue this and add more pockets later on. One over here, one in the middle portion, and one on this side, on the right hand side. So let me do the inking. So I have been working on this for a while, but unfortunately I was caught up in so many other things. I did not have the time to finish these. So now I can finish these a little bit, and then I'll also make sure that these digitals, the ones that I'm using, except the backing papers are from Paper Daisy journals. These papers are from my collage sheets, but they are not available in my shop. They are only available to my Patreons. So Patreon subscribers, sorry. So that's how it's looking, and I'm just inking a little bit, not much, because I don't want this to look very grungy. Anyways, so there was a little bit of a mistake on this side, but anywho, I have salvaged that, and it's not going to be visible at all. So here the hinge is a little bit shorter, but that doesn't matter at all. You will see how it works. So I have just launched a few kits, and you will see how I make fabric spine journals. They are going to be in the smaller version like this, 4x6 probably. I love that size. And for the month of June, I'm probably will be using one of my own mini journals that I had created some time back. Then I took down all the physical listings from my shop because I could not ship anything, and it felt bad, like since India Post is not shipping. And what happens is, if I'm sending through a international courier, either they will take a substantial amount of shipping money, which is not possible to shell out, and give the free shipping option also. So that is one thing. And another thing is, there is no guarantee that you will receive your products on time, because during the previous lockdown, what happened was, a few friends of mine, they were shipping through some private couriers, and what they did was, midway along the process, they just stopped communicating, and no response, nothing. And in the lockdown period, you couldn't go out and contact them physically. It was a real sad story. They had to refund their money, and then they lost their products also. So there was loss all around. So I don't want to go through that situation. So it's better to tell my customers that I'm not shipping physical items right now. I will be doing that later on, as soon as the window of shipping opens. Till then, you'll only be able to get digital items from my shop, which again depends once the physical items are listed back again. Not that I'm going to list everything back. Some I will not, probably. I'm not sure about that right now. But anywho, so here we are. We have these 3 panels which need to be glued down, and we will do exactly that. So I'm going to start from that corner and smear glue all around. You have to be generous with this, so, and also evenly coat, otherwise it's not going to work. So what I'll do is I'm going to take a brush and lay everything down. So I had extended the spine using some artist quality masking tape that I have. This is not the painter's quality. The artist quality is super thick and sturdy because they are used in canvases. So here is my panel, and I am going to just see how this is working. So probably I'll have to move things around a little bit. Just bear with me. So I'm going to make sure that they are all aligned in the correct space, because if it's upside down, then I'm in trouble. Okay, so I have to make sure that I'm at the right space. So I'm just making sure that you have to be, and you know, when you're doing something on camera, it becomes so much more difficult. I'm sure many people will agree with this, but I don't know how people do that. So this is how it's looking. I need to use some baby wipes, and if I have some extra thing that is poking through at the top, I'm just going to take it off, snip it off. Okay, so now it is glued properly. Now we're going to move on to the next bit, next side. So we're going to do the same process, but with the other panel. So I have this panel again ready, and I am going to again smear glue all over, and then we're going to fix this. I need my brush. So I hope everybody is doing okay. I will be starting a new series on fabric spine, and I hope you people follow along. It's going to be a super easy tutorial process sort of thing that will be using the digitals that I've just launched, and just moving things around, and I'll make sure that this is aligned properly, because otherwise I will be in trouble. Yes, so we have this all aligned, and then I'm going to open this up. I have not inked this part, I missed it. Anyways, I can do it later on also. Okay, so the middle part is also done, the side part is also done. Now we need to deal with the middle part. So we're going to attach this to the middle part and get the folder basic structure done with. So I'm going to just smear glue as usual, and if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then please think of subscribing. It would mean a lot to me, and I will also be doing tutorials and uploads pretty regularly, hopefully every day. But personally, I don't like too long a video. It sometimes, you don't hold the attention of your subscribers. So it has to be, according to me, it has to be, not too short, but it has to be compact. So I don't know how this is going to go. Probably like this. So I'm going to move this around a little bit. Just making sure that everything is in place. Okay. So I'm just pushing this down. So this closes up. This closes up. This closes up. So our basic structure is done. I'm going to add a window pocket as I promised before on the front, and we will do some collage. I probably will do some gesso over here, and then I'll come back and show you how I do the collage.